Infiltrator Systems is the leading provider of leach field products, primarily consisting of chambers, tanks, and synthetic aggregate for on-site wastewater handling.
Our name is synonymous with innovation. It's part of our culture. We've been an innovator for over 25 years, and you don't need to look any further than our products to see this. Our leach field products are converting stone and pipe to plastic chambers and synthetic aggregate. We're on our 6th generation of chamber design. Our septic tanks are already on their 2nd generation, having just come to the market in 2008. We're on our 3rd generation of stormwater chamber design as well.
We try to improve and innovate in every aspect of the company. We want to be the ones that out-innovate our current products.
We're constantly looking to change products, to update the products to the demands of our customers. We're building bigger and stronger tanks. In fact, we built one of the largest molding machines in the world.
All of our products and processes have been captured in over 120 patents over the years. We look at the best way to do things, not the best way to utilize the processes that we have. As a result, we're always changing. New products, new processes.
The biggest differentiator between us and other innovators in the industry is we try to look at what the true needs of the customer is before we go in to make the product. Not just to fulfill it on price, but to look at what are their features that they look for in a product. Then we take a look at how can we meet those and be profitable.
What makes plastic chambers and plastic tanks better than the other alternatives is primarily based in a quick installation and efficient use of lot footprint.
IM tanks are lighter. They're easy to install. They nest very well and allow the contractor to control his job because he doesn't have to wait on a boom truck to deliver a concrete tank.
Infiltrator Systems impacts the environment in a number of ways. First off, we are a huge recycler of plastics.
Most of the on-site wastewater products are made from 100% recycled materials, and a lot of these materials would go into a landfill. So this becomes a great avenue to put recycled materials into the product that are going to eventually be buried in the ground. The second aspect from an environmental standpoint that's very interesting is those same chambers that get put in the ground, the water that enters the chamber goes through the soil, gets purified, and recharges the aquifer. And this is different than what happens with municipal sewage treatment plants.
On-site systems treat water on-site. That means that there's a very low energy use. We don't have to take water and move it from one spot to another and treat it and dump it into a water body. All treatment can be done on-site. It's very energy efficient.
A really good example of innovation here at the company is in our septic product line. We launched a rotomolded tank line in 2008.
Infiltrator developed the tank market using this particular technology and was very successful and very quickly became known as a tank manufacturer in the industry.
We came up with a unique process to rotomold tanks that were cost effective. They had very good structural performance and performance in the ground. The challenge we faced was that it was still cost prohibitive for us to send these tanks all over the country.
We had to think big. We have the largest molding machine in the world, the largest mold, the largest robot, all making the largest part in the world. This was another example of our recycling mentality.
An interesting spin on Infiltrator's recycling philosophy are these machines that were produced to generate IM tanks. These machines are not readily available, and where they are available, they're very expensive and they have very long lead times in order to produce them. To solve that problem, Infiltrator repurposed idle equipment that had already been taken out of service and put in warehouses and used that equipment to build in-house our own large presses to produce these tanks.
This program, had we bought new on the market and had someone else design this, would have been upwards on $8 million, and we were able to accomplish it with old, outdated equipment for about $1.6 million.
The investment was significant. However, we had idle machines that were sitting around, came up with, from our aspect, just continues to show the innovation of the company.
The injection molded tank was a game changer for Infiltrator. The two-piece construction of the tank allowed us to efficiently ship the tanks in stacks, and wholesalers can put them together. That means we can reach customers that are much farther away from our manufacturing facilities and still give them a cost-effective tank.
Our share of the tank market is climbing dramatically. We're at 8% share now, on our way to 20% in a few years.
We have lots of product ideas to take it into different markets. If you look outside the on-site wastewater market and you look at the municipal space and the overall global water space, we have some interesting product concepts that we're planning on launching in the future.
We're also just starting to build potable water tanks or cisterns. Concerns about drinking water, that's not only a U.S. issue, it's especially a large issue in the rest of the world. And with these new potable tanks we have that ship efficiently, we believe we'll be able to tap into growing markets for clean water, for areas that need to store water in cisterns. We'll be there with our potable tank.
I think the future for us is phenomenal. With our skill sets and our culture, there's no limit. We'll continue to revolutionize the septic and stormwater markets, both here and internationally, as well as start to develop new solutions in the broader global water market. It should be fun.